Everyone in Cocoa Village had the belief that these identical twins were born blind. But what no one knew was that the twins could actually see everything happening in the village or anything happening around them. Hello besties, welcome back to my channel. If you are just coming across this channel for the very first time, please do not forget to subscribe and turn on my post notification to get notified whenever I post another update. The twins, Precious and Privé, were never born blind, but they had to do this to make ends meet. A very long time ago, their father died, leaving them with their poor mother, who eventually fell ill and could not do anything again. Before they moved to Cocoa Village, their mother was once a beggar in Amuko village, where she taught them how to beg, pretending to be blind. Their mother was caught in the act, and because of this, they had to relocate to Coco's village. And so, after a week, their mother fell ill, even without setting up her business there, her business of begging. Precious and Prevail decided to act fast. They said to themselves, "We can't continue like this. Our mother is ill. We have to look for ways." Then Prevail suggested, "Since we came to this village, nobody knew us. I feel we should start up this begging business and pretend to be blind. At least we came here in the night." Then Precious said to her, "Wow, that's a nice idea. I feel we can do this. Let's just pretend to be blind so we can use that to make money and also take care of our mother." The twins walked slowly, navigating the whole village with wooden canes in their hands, pretending to not see anything. The villagers whisper, "Oh, poor children, they were born blind. Oh, see how beautiful they are. How come they are blind? Where is their mother?" One woman named Madam Titi said, "Their mother is sick now. She's at home. I pity them. Well, let's just give them small money so that they can use it to buy drug for their mother." "Oh, that's nice, Madam Titi. You are so generous. Oh, let me just give them." Then she gave them some money. They walked slowly, going everywhere, seeking for money, seeking for pity. People not knowing twins could actually see. Something about them was strange. They walked like blind children, slowly, carefully, yet they never bumped into any stone. They never missed a step. The villagers noticed this, but they turned a blind eye, saying, "Well, they are blind. What can they do?" They said nothing. They just watched them closely. When people spoke behind their backs, the girl turned their heads, not randomly, but towards the voice. And most of the villagers felt uneasy. They felt the girls could see through the sounds, and they kept mute, looking at them. Every evening, the twins counted their coin. They would look at each other and laugh. "Omo, we made money today, oh." Not by touch, but by sight. And strangely, their bowls were always full, even on days no one remembered giving. Not everyone pitied the blind twins. One man watched them closely, not with kindness, but with questions. He noticed how they never stumbled and never missed a step. He noticed how they never walked into danger. Every evening, the man followed them, not close enough to be seen, not far enough to lose them. He wanted just proof that his eyes were not lying. One afternoon, the man placed a stone on their path, right in front of them, where blind feet should feel. He held his breath and they stepped aside. "Perfectly," he said, without touching the stone. Wow, the man had skipped. That night, he followed them again, this time all the way home, through darkness, through narrow paths, inside their hut. The man saw it. The girls removed their canes. They looked at each other and smiled. The man was puzzled, but people who could not see cannot smile like that. The next morning, The man shouted the truth. They are not blind. I saw them see. The village laughed. To prove him wrong, the twins were brought forward. They lowered their eyes as usual, and they raised their canes and acted like they could not see. The villagers turned to the man. How can you accuse them? Shame on you. He then stood alone with the truth. As the man walked away, one of the twins lifted her eyes just for a second to look at him. This man said to himself, don't worry, the truth will soon be revealed. Just like a normal day, the village market was loud, smoke rising gently from cooking fires. The twin girls sat at the edge of the market, bowls in their laps, cane resting against their knees, quiet and watching, also listening to whatever is happening around there. Near a dry wooden stove, a pot was left unattended to. Oil bubbled too long. Flames licked the hedge. No one noticed. Everyone was busy except the twins. Fire does not announce itself. It whispers first. A spark jumped. Clothes caught. Wood cracked. Then screams. People ran. Baskets fell. Children cried. Smoke had swallowed the sky. Someone shouted, "The blind girls! The blind girls! They are still inside!" The twins stood up, not like blind children, but like people who knew exactly where they were going to. They looked at each other just once. The cane hit the ground, wooden, loud. Everyone froze. They ran, not blindly, not by chance. They dodged everything, covered their mouth from smoke perfectly. Then they heard a little thin cry. It was a little child that was trapped. The twins ran back to rescue the child, but they did not slow down. When they reached safely, the market went silent. No shouting, just staring. How come they could run through the fire? They asked themselves. For the first time, the twins did not lower their eyes. They looked at the villagers, and the villagers looked at them back, seeing clearly at last. With guilt in their face, they actually confessed that they could see. The villagers were disappointed and they felt used. The twins further explained, "We did this so we could cater for our sick mother. Please, we are sorry. Do not do us bad. We won't continue like this anymore." The villagers said to them, "No problem, you have been forgiven since you could rescue a child." The twins walked home, slower now, not pretending anymore, but tired. After the fire, the twins did not return to the village. One day passed, then another. Their bowls stayed empty by the door. Their canes rested against the wall. The village noticed, but said nothing. They stayed home not to rest, but to hide. The truth had made them visible, and visibility can be dangerous. Outside, they heard footsteps, voices, and the twins listened. By the third day, hunger came back, louder than fear, sharper than shame. The coin from before the fire became meals. Slowly, carefully, from inside the hut, the village felt different. Every sound was closer, every laugh heavier. The twins wondered if the world outside had changed. By the fifth day, their mother finally spoke. Her voice was tired but steady. "My girls, the road feed you today," she said, "but the land will feed you forever." She did not scold them. She did not ask them how they survived. She only pointed towards the village, to the land that waited. She told them to start farming. For the first time, their eyes worked openly. They planted seeds without hurry. No one watched. No one judged. The land did not care whether they were blind or not. Days become weeks. Green pushed through brown. Hunger waited, but hope arrived first. When the crops were ready, the twins carried baskets home. They made food for their mom and themselves, and there were also extra to sell in the market. And they returned to the market not to beg, but to sell. They made a lot of money, much than what they had earlier through the business of begging. One beautiful morning, cats that were not familiar in the village came into the village. They raised dust, people panicked and were curious about what happened. People whispered, "Are they city people?" The stranger spoke carefully. They said they were looking for children with strength, children who had survived hardship, that they want to sponsor them to school. Children who deserved a chance beyond the dust of this village. A lot of people brought out their children. Some cried, some smiled, some did not want to go. Then the twins came out willingly. Their mother was shocked. She looked at the girls she had raised with tired hands and stubborn hope. She cried, then nodded slowly. She told the twins, "Go and pack your loads and be going. I'm happy with everything and I wish you guys well." She also told them, "Do not forget the land," she said, "and do not forget who you are." The twins nodded. They hugged their mom and followed the strangers to the city. The city did not welcome them with open arms. It welcomed them with noise. Cars shouted, people hurried, building rose like they had no patience for small lives. The twins held each other's hands as the vehicle stopped. This world moved too fast, and it did not slow down for anyone. They were taken to a large house with many rooms, clean floors, bright lights, bed that felt too soft to trust. That first night, they did not sleep. They listened. The city never rested. Morning came early, not with roster but with horns. They were given uniform and notebook, their names written neatly at the top of clean page. In the village, survivor had taught them everything. Yeah, survival was not enough. They were sent to school. The classroom was full. Children stared. Some whispered, some laughed. Why did they look at everything like that? The twins kept quiet. They always had. But seeing was different here. In the village, sight had been a secret. In the city, it became a challenge. Lessons moved quickly. Numbers ran through across the board. Words stacked on top of each other. The twins followed every line, every symbol. They remember hunger had trained their minds to be sharp. Silence had taught them to observe. Soon, the teacher noticed. The girls answered questions before others raised their hands. The room grew uncomfortable. Outside the classroom, the test continued. They were told what to wear, how to speak, how to behave. Don't touch that. Don't ask too many questions. Don't act like you know too much. But knowing too much was how they had survived. Some children were kind. Some shared their lunch with them. Some shared stories. Others were not. They hid their books. They mocked their accents. And they called them village girls. At night, the twins sat on their beds and remembered their mother's voice. Do not forget who you are. They did not cry. They had learned long ago that tears do not change tomorrow. One evening, the power went out. Darkness swallowed the building. The children panicked. Adults shouted. The twins stood up. They knew darkness. They guided others down the hallway, counted steps, found doors. Someone asked, "How do you know the way?" They did not answer. People began to look at them with suspicion and curiosity. Week passed. Tests came and went. Exam as well and interview. The twins passed them all and they graduated. They went to university and came out the best as well. And they were able to make their mother proud. In the university, they studied medicine. With that, they were able to become a medical doctor. And so they went back to the village, took their mom, and sponsored her abroad. They treated her and she came out well. This is a story of patience, a story of love, a story of not giving up. Hope you enjoyed the story. Let me know in the comment section, and also stay tuned for more updates. Bye guys, see you in my next video. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button if you are just watching my video for the very first time, and also if you are a returning subscriber, please do not forget to stay tuned for more updates, and also let me know what you feel in the comment section. Thanks for watching to the end and staying to the end. I love you and I'll keep posting more updates. Bye, see you guys in my next video. I love you besties. Hi guys, please kindly subscribe to my channel for